Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of Let's Play Football Manager 2012, and this is going to be the first part here as we go to the Champions League group stages, something we didn't do last season. We went in Europe at all last season, but we're straight into the group stages after coming second in the league. So let's do it then. Let's have a look at the teams then, alright? So I think for the first time ever, we are actually not in the first seed, so we are going to be getting a big team. Yeah, that could include Barcelona, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, FC Bayern Munich, or Porto. Can't be drawn. I mean, I don't mind that, to be honest, because arguably teams like Milan, Marseille, Moscow, they're harder. I mean, with the exception of Barca, obviously. I don't know. I think it's more of a psychological thing. I don't know what it is, because you feel as if you've got nothing to lose when you play against these teams. You know what I mean? Because you're the underdogs, but you're still a good team. But when you are the top team, you've got everything to lose. I think that's what the problem is. So obviously we can't get drawn against any of these. I think it's fairly common. You know, we all know the type of teams that get into these. The SLB, they don't really give the names of the Portuguese teams very well, do they? Who's SLB? That'll Braga. Is it? I'd hate click on the thing, but that doesn't really give much to me, to be honest. Oh shit, Benfica. Jesus, why? That was Braga for a minute. Anyway, fourth seeds. We've got here Slovan Bratislava. I haven't seen them in a while. Dortmund, Celtic, Besiktas, Wisla Krakow, and so on. So, got Chelsea in Group A, Barcelona B, Arsenal, Porto, Real Madrid, Inter, Bayern Munich, and Man United. As I say, so they're the teams. Let's see, who are we going to be drawn with? Obviously, we can't be drawn in Group A, so should they get Schalke? Are we going to be with Barcelona? No, we're not. Oh, that's a clash of titans there. Milan versus Barcelona. Arsenal get Sevilla, sorry. So are we going to be drawn with Porto? No, we're not. That's going to go to Lyon. What about Real Madrid? Shakhtar Donetsk. Inter Milan. Yes, it is. It is going to be Inter. So we're going to be going up against. I wonder how they're actually. I don't think I've activated the Italian league actually, so I can't really see how they're doing. But let's have a look at their team anyway. Yeah, a lot of people random. I've got like Pandev and Milito Bazzini, Forlan. That's right, of course, yeah. There you go, Forlan. Go on. Well, let's see. Man United get Marseille and Bayern get Moscow. So, let's see. So, Ajax, Olympiacos, Kiev, Copenhagen, Werder Bremen. So, let's see. We can get one of three teams. We can get Benfica, Sporting Lisbon, or Atletico Madrid. Oh, three teams I really would not want there. It's going to be Sporting Lisbon. Not too bad. I'll take that. Bayern, Moscow, and Madrid, and Man United get Benfica, similar to their real life group. So let's see who makes up the final group then. So we could get Celtic, we could get big Paris Saint-Germain. That could be good. Let's see how we do then. So Bratislava going to A, PSG going to B, Celtic gets C, Borussia Dortmund in D. Who's that? Sparta Prague in Group E. So we can either get so Besiktas is still the only majorly big team in there, although we got Maribor, who I've heard of before, and Wisla Krakow, I think that is. So if we got an F, it is Maribor from Slovenia, I think that is. And Man United get Besiktas. So, interestingly, we were second seeds. Not too sure. I don't know if that would actually happen in real life because of our coefficient ranking. Because, you know, we have one of the highest coefficient rankings in the world. Like, I think Liverpool are like, I think they're like third or fourth behind like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man United, then Liverpool, I think it is. So, yeah, so let's go over that group again. We've got Inter Milan, Sporting Lisbon, and Maribor. So that could be very interesting. Yes, Kadlec there. And of course the competition holders are Arsenal of all teams. And then it's the Europa League. Grief, Man City in the Europa League. Anyway, so the transfer deadline, as you can see, is tonight. And let's see who's up then. Let's see if there are any other names I recognise here. I'm obviously going to do this before do the QPR. I'm going to take you through transfer deadline day, see if anything happens. I don't think it will, but we'll check it anyway. And the game has crashed. Marvellous. Shelby has handed in a transfer request. That can't be good. You're fucking injured. I can't do much about it, can I? No. Yeah, Aqualine, as you can see, is going to have to stay. So, I think that's fine, actually. Shelby is under 21, isn't he? Yeah, he's 20, so he gets in automatically. Okay. Okay, so that is interesting. But let's just see them. Ooh, Mikel Arteta. Arteta's gone up there. Ah, look who we got here, Lee Griffiths. I don't think I can afford him now, as you can see. How much do they want him for? How much do they want for him? Now you can see I'm not paying that much. I can't afford that. um, yeah, there aren't that many good players. How much do they want for Arteta? I might just put like a 15 million. I might sort of put like 3 million in. I might put like 3.5 million. See what happens if I do that. See if they accept it. They probably won't, but a cheeky bid, you never know. Negotiate. 7 million. Let me just try something here. Let me just adjust the budget. Yeah, I see. I can't. Yeah, I see. I can't do that. I'm gonna have to put it all up to wage. I'm gonna put up to the wages then. I want to put up to the wages so I have a big wage budget. No, you're right. I don't want that, Arsenal. I'm alright. So I think then that is the transfer deadline day thing over. Didn't really sign anyone. Usually there's better than that. There are usually a big cluster of players can get transfer listed at the last minute, but unfortunately it didn't seem to happen. And we'll go over the start of September anyway. So we've got to go over all the September stuff, such as player of the month and all that. So I'll take you through that. This is going to be a long episode, isn't it? It's crashed again. The damn thing really needs to stop crashing. There you go. It has passed. As you can see here, Eden Hazard has gone to City, so for £39 million. I mean, good God. 503 million. But anyway, for those who were saying Hazard, he had no chance. I had no chance there. Perotti gone to United. One of the best pronunciation names ever, Christian Fuchs. I think it's Fuchs, or I don't know how you pronounce it. He's gone to Chelsea. Lucas has gone to Atletico, as we talked about. And City spent £79 million. I don't think we actually have. No, there is no August Player of the Month thing. I suppose there's only half a month, wasn't it? Anyway, so that's that. Transfer window is over now, so I'm going to close the transfer video, put it on private. So thanks for all the suggestions on that part. I'm going to go fast forward now to the QPR game, so I'll see you in a second. And unbelievably, it's happened again. As we go into the League Cup third round, I think this has happened before, where I've just started every time before we get to the QPR game. So before that, we have the League Cup draw as well as the Champions League draw. Any other teams here that we might recognise as being non-league? No, there isn't. Stevenage is still in there. I don't know if that's about it, really. Let's do the draw. We've got both City, Manchester clubs are out the way at least. Don't need to do these draws, really, do I? There's too many teams at the moment. Still not out there. We can still got Arsenal and Chelsea in there. And it's going to be Derby at Pride Park. No other results there, really, is there? Not that great. But we get Derby at Pride Park. Could be an interesting tie, that. Anyway, that was just a little thing I just wanted to do. I'm going to now really fast forward to the QPR game. So we get Derby in the League Cup. So I'm going to go fast forward. I'll see you in a second. Well, that was a bloody farce. Basically, what just happened was, instead of the QPR game, it ended up being a West Brom game. The fixtures changed. The QPR game, as you can see, got pushed back, and I go all the way here to Halloween, basically, because I think that the League Cup game and the Champions League game sort of clashed with everything, so it kind of pushed it back. So sorry for saying QPR, then obviously you've clicked on and said West Brom, you've heard me say QPR. It obviously was West Brom, but at the time I didn't know it was going to be West Brom, so that's why. But anyway, looking at our team here, it is another Anfield game. Gary Cahill starts, Kelly gets his first start of the season, so too Fabio Aurelio. Adebayor and Suarez continue their partnership up front, and Ericsson continues in midfield. Centre midfield. Probably going to keep him there for now. So yeah, so again, we're expecting a win. Aurelio looks stressed. Good, at least that is one thing. It's sort of like a neutralise. It's trying to make sure players don't rock the boat, trying to steady this boat when that happens. I don't understand how you can look stressed as a footballer. That makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. I know it's a high pressure cooker game and all that, but come on. Oh, good stuff from Ericsson. Suarez should have done better there, but Ericsson got a bit lucky. I don't think it was a pass, I think it was a tackle, wasn't it, that ended up being a pass. But It's moving. The ball's moving very quickly at the moment. They're not half hitting the ball quickly. Well, so I also got Bellamy starting, who did very well against Chelsea actually in real life, I must say. This from Adebayo. My hill there with a good save. I don't know how I've never seen Adebayo do that in real life. He takes on so many players and just sort of dances around them. He's got the big legs, hasn't he? That'd be quite a sight. Oh, and Kaut has to score. He sort of took it past the goalkeeper there. I think that's his first goal of the season, and that puts us 1-0 against West Brom. So this hasn't been the hardest start, I will admit. Burnley, Newcastle, and West Brom. Obviously, we have played harder. We've started off against like Everton and Man United at times. But you take what it's just like Newcastle in real life. You just take each game as it goes. So see, it was a cross. Morelio just falls to Kaut, and Myhill just sort of falls over, tries to catch the ball. Obviously, the game doesn't want him to do it, so Kaut ends up putting it in the back of the net. And Kale with the flick on, Adebayo's going to get to that. And Ericsson, Gerrard, Kaut again. Terrible efforts. Just they're bouncing to these different players. I'm like, go on, score. Egg them on, shout the name out. Egg them on, score. Nothing happening. So still 1-0. West Brom again have a slight feeling that they can get a goal out of nowhere. See there, Graham Dorrans. He's always a bit of a pain in my arse. He always seems to score against me, Graham Dorrans. I know he's a decent player. Not amazing, but decent player. Here goes Adebayor again. And Myhill with another good save. I'm not too sure if that was going in. It might have been going wide, but you can never take that risk. Here goes Gerrard with this corner. And that's a penalty. Suarez will go on this, I think. Is it, or will it be Gerrard? It's going to be Suarez. Probably would have picked Gerrard on it, but wherever he's a striker, I'll let him keep up his goals tally here, possibly to put us 2-0 up. Yes, it is. Suarez once again seems to be a lot better in on this game than in real life, I tell you, with penalties. But that's 2-0. It's another one for Suarez. I think that's his second goal, of the season. Steps up very calmly. And she put that right in the top bin. And that's 2-0. It's another penalty for us. And provided West Brom don't suddenly score like that, nearly, like that didn't score there, but Shane Long, who's a very dangerous player, as long as they don't pop up all of a sudden from nowhere and score, then we should again have the comfortable 3 points here if we can get it there. That really would kill the game off. And good ball from Ericsson out to Kaut. It went a bit too far away from him, but Suarez, how on earth he not scored that? Myhill with a very good save. It has to be said, but Suarez probably should have scored that. It's going to come to Kaut here, who runs it out of play. If it's going to go out of play, don't touch the bloody ball. I'm sorry, that's just schoolboy stuff. Good grief. Ericsson, Gerrard, that could be... Oh, look at this from Suarez. And Adebayor with the tap in. To come to him again. Adebayor. Okay, I was going to say Ericsson and Gerrard, that could be a genuinely potential good partnership in midfield ahead of the likes of Shelvey and who's injured now, Charlie Adam, who's also injured. Suarez, poor tackle from Dawson. Good save, I suppose, from Myhill, but it came out to Adebayor. He took a big swing at it. And 3-0, so that should be the 3 points. I think I'm not too sure if Roy Hodgson, I don't think he's in charge of West Brom. Not to make, or at least on this he isn't. Just double check that. A terrible effort from Kaut. Truly awful effort, but nevertheless, it doesn't really matter at this point. It is going to be half time here, and that is pretty much game over already. So I'm happy with your performances. Looking complacent, Christian Eriksen. So I'm very happy. I don't know really how to combat that one, to be honest, when someone looks complacent, but whatever. I'm going to say no pressure. Relax, Gerrard. Even when Gerrard's relaxed, he'll probably still be amazing. Probably. Or at least half decent. Well, yeah, I think that's pretty much his game. His game over already. If we can add any more, then that will be nice. Get a nice chance to see Christian Eriksen. Look at him go. Whoa. Good effort. I tell you what. For how much did I pay for him? What, 6 million? I think 8 million, 8 million. I think that's a bloody steal. I bring Kadlec on a bit actually. Yeah, he's on the bench today. He's number 13. I might bring him on in a bit. See how well he can do. Damn, my phone's going. Oh, sorry about that. I had someone calling about the internet because if anyone is familiar with me on Twitter, if you're not following me, the link will be in the description. You'll know how I like to moan and bitch about my internet and trying on the phone to Sky Broadband at the moment, who aren't too keen on selling me a new router, which is quite extraordinary. And that was also very extraordinary there, that free kick from Aurelio and Aga seems to hit it against each other. But this game, as I've said anyway, is all throughout. I'm going to be talking to Sky again in a minute. Going to be running some tests with this laptop because I basically, if you aren't familiar with my internet, I'll just talk about it for a minute since this game is pretty much said and done. My internet is shocking when I'm upstairs. If I've showed you if you haven't seen my setup video, I've talked about them in a loft converted room. And it's obviously the internet's got to travel up 3 floors. Now, that obviously is affecting the range, and when you play on Xbox Live, it is it's pretty much unplayable. On Xbox Live, it really is dire. And I'll take Gerrard off here, so the game doesn't crash. We'll put on Jordan Henderson, and we'll also take Adebayor off since he's on a yellow card. Ooh. Now scrolling thing. Yeah, and obviously the speed is diabolically bad. I mean, I've done tests before where I've had like a ping of 400 and download speed of like 0.2. I mean, if spikes and fluctuates like crazy, you know. I mean, at times the fastest thing I admitted to the guy saying the fastest I've ever seen this internet. Oh, the fastest I've ever seen this internet is like 2 megabytes up here, which is not quick, let's be honest here. I mean, considering we're paying like nearly 20 meg, you know, that's a lot. That's a big difference, you know. So, anyway, I'm just going to get this game over and ready with now. 3-1, I can't see West Brom getting anything from this, to be honest. Would be surprised if anything did come of this now. But they are pushing for it. Fuck. Come on. Oh, come on, no, come on, we need to be silly. Don't be silly now, took players off. We can't be silly. So I'll start yelling at the game if it does it. Yeah, but there we go. It's going to run it out. Oh, come on. Actually, got to get back on the phone with the guy from Sky in a minute. So hopefully, I'm still not recording. I have to edit out loads of things because I'm still to this day getting used to Camtasia and recording software, and still trying to pause the caption. It didn't work, so probably have to edit out lots of stuff. Anyway, here's Ericsson to Kelly. To finish it now, can we just finish this game off? I'm not trying to rush it, I think I just would like the game to finish off. There's 2 minutes of added time. And Ericsson with a shocking effort. But it's a minute to go. Mael just taking his time. I think West Brom conceded that this game is over. Kadlec hasn't done a great deal, but then again, I'm not expecting massive amounts of, you know, like Adebayor standard stuff. Ericsson, though, has done very well, but there's Kadlec, he is offside. And that will be the game. Hopefully I don't think there's been any subs or anything. That's... Oh, nope. Oh, yep, there we go. Finally, the final whistle goes. Well done, lads. I'll let them off in the second half. They went great, but it's a win. A win's a win, nevertheless. Excuse me, a win's a win. So, I'll just go with it. So, there we go then. That's the West Brom game. I am now going to... Sorry about this rather odd long video. It's, I don't know, and the game's crashed. What a marvellous game this is. So yeah, 5 to... Oh, that's not good. Crazy. Anyway, the next game then is going to be a Champions League game against Inter Milan. So, it's at Anfield again. So, join me for that, please. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you for that Inter game. Should be a good one. See you then. Goodbye for now.